What's up, guys? Sam Dog, the infamous 253. Just got out of the shower after getting back home, so hanging out with Dallas Stewart on the speakerphone. Dallas, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It was another good win today.
Yeah, so now I just want to do a little recap. I know I did a little recap when walking out of this game, but I want to do the recap with Dallas Stewart here, our main recap. So Seahawks get another back-to-back weeks with a 14-point win. This time beating the New York Giants 27-13. Yep.
Yeah, another pretty comfortable win.
Yeah, granted it wasn't pretty in the first half. It was pretty tense, but I love the way that we were containing Saquon Barkley throughout the game.
Yeah, that was a huge key, shutting him down.
And then I gotta tell you what, I gotta give Pete Carroll a lot of props for rolling the dice early in the game on those fourth down conversions when we were in the red zones. That was crazy to run that play where we hit Will Dissly on a shuffle pass to convert a fourth and inches, and Geno Smith pulled a perfect shuffle pass, and then the second one to Tyler Lockett to keep it alive, which then we were able to cash in with the DK Metcalf touchdown.
Yeah, those were two big fourth down conversions on that drive because our offense was off to a slow start in that game, and that was big to get the lead early.
Yeah, and like I said, Pete Carroll grew a big pair of cojones to go for those two fourth downs. And then the only negative I would say after that, when we got the stop and forced the Giants to punt and getting pinned to the 2 was the Tyler Lockett fumble. Tyler Lockett did not really have a good game today.
Yeah, no, he had an up and down day. That was a huge turnover that the Giants got, and they cashed it in.
Yeah, did they cash that in with a Saquon Barkley touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah,
which was their only touchdown of the game.
Yeah, and then obviously they tied the game, and then we basically came in, went, and then had a little bit of action going. Then we got forced to punt, and then that was the first one where Will Dissly just freaking knocked the crap out of the guy, forcing a fumble, which got us back in the red zone, and then we ended up forcing to kick a field goal, which it was close. And I thought, I was scared because I saw that ball, the way that it was going, get tipped. And I was like, oh, crap. But then it was crazy from my angle, seeing it ping off the crossbar. So Myers basically pinged it in. It was like one of those pinball things where it hit off of something. I heard the freaking sound of the crossbar when the ball hit off of it. It was still made good. I was like, thank God he made that kick.
Yeah, because I hated having to settle for a field goal after we recovered that fumble on the punt. That was big that the Giants held us to a field goal.
Yeah, but still, thank goodness was at least Myers made that kick. I thought with it being like, I think the guy might have got a hand on it, which was crazy, but it was still enough to basically go in, which, like I said, hit the crossbar and did a ping, and it basically went in.
He didn't fully block it, thankfully.
Did it, get off his fingertip or something?
It looked like it.
Yeah, but at least it went in. And then after that, basically, we held them to 10-7 and at the half. And our defense our defense also played really good. I mean, we got a couple of big sacks. Boy Mafe had a key sack, forcing the Giants to punt, which we took it into the halftime, up 10-7. And then eventually the Giants went down and tied the game with a field goal. And then we went down and took the lead with a field goal. It was back and forth with the field goals, and we were tied up at 13. And then we just responded, and then Tyler Lockett, though, like I said, he had an off day. He probably should have had 3 touchdowns today. Granted, one of the plays he basically caught it, but his toe just tapped out of bounds, and then an unusual drop at the end, which resulted in us kicking that 51-yard Myers field goal. I mean, very unlike Tyler Lockett, but when it counted the most after the Giants tied the game, when we went on that big 5-play drive, Lockett came back, redeemed himself on that dime that Geno threw for that 33-yard touchdown to Lockett. That was a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
And then that put us up 20-13, and then we pretty much, then they kind of tried to get Saquon Barkley going, which Saquon had a critical drop on one of those drives.
Oh, yeah, he did and then the backbreaker for the Giants was the second fumble on the
Yeah, when we got, I was thinking to myself, like, when we went three, it looked like when we got 3-and-out, like, crap, like, because I knew we had to get another touchdown on there, and then we send out Michael Dix to the punt, and then all of a sudden, I didn't even see it out there in the distance, but I saw the team going crazy. Like, I remember I was like, oh my God, did he fumble again? And then seeing the replay, Travis Homer came out and freaking pelted that guy, jarred the ball loose, and Will Dissly. I'm surprised to see Will Dissly in the special teams, but Will Dissly made a key recovery on that play, and then we end up going down, and once again, Kenneth Walker with the kill shot, just like he had in Los Angeles with the 74-yard run. Kenneth Walker once again punched in the dagger.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, that's how many straight games is that now with a touchdown? Granted, I know he had 2 last week against the Chargers. I mean, how many?
Because he had his first career against the Saints in Week 5.
Granted, it was all for nothing because Taysom Hill basically ran it in and broke our backs on that one. And then he had the one against Arizona to make it 19 to 9.
Only touchdown in the Arizona game.
Yeah, and then pretty much at the end, then he had the two against the Chargers, and then he punched in the dagger against the New York Giants.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I think Kenneth Walker had a better day than Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker definitely outplayed Saquon Barkley today. And just the way our defense got after it, and Uchenna Nwosu had a couple of sacks at the end of the game. I think he had basically the one sack that basically made the clock go down to 0 because the Giants had 0 timeouts at the end of that. I can't believe Pete got called for a penalty after Geno Smith had that one first down run. Pete should have just kept his ass on the sideline on that one. But, it happened, but it didn't really affect us. We were forced to punt, and we just finished the game.
Yeah, we did, and our defense has been playing really good the last 3 weeks, which is nice to see.
Yep. Other than that,
it was looking really bad the first 4 or 5 weeks, our defense.
But what do you think, though? Do you think we got a chance to go into Arizona and complete the sweep of the Cardinals? Maybe I'm not gonna assume that we're gonna do it.
I know they're desperate for a win. I'm not gonna assume anything, but I really like the way we're playing right now. We're playing well on all sides of the ball.
Yeah, but can Tariq Woolen hang with DeAndre Hopkins, Woolen and Kobe?
We need to. Our O-line needs to protect better. Giants had some sacks.
How many sacks did we give up today?
Probably 3.
And then how many sacks did we get today? Did we get like 4 maybe?
4, I'd have to look at it.
Yeah. Someone in the comments dropped...
we gave up some bad sacks today.
Yeah. Someone in the comments dropped how many sacks each team had and let me know how many we have. But anyway, Seahawks got a great win. Just wanted to do another recap, but with Dallas. Granted, I was walking out of the stadium and just chilling now, and I'm going to watch the rest of this Sunday night game. Dallas, thank you for coming on and doing it.
Yep. It feels nice to be proven wrong so far on the team this year.
Yeah.
We've proven a lot of critics wrong so far.
All right.
And I know it's early, but Pete Carroll's in the running for Coach of the Year.
That he is. That he is, man. He should be for with this turnaround of this team. But anyway, me and Dallas will catch y'all back on Tuesday for game picks. And as I said, Friday I'm flying down to Arizona. I will be going to the game in Arizona with my dad for the Seahawks Cardinals game. So player interactions will be coming from the desert. So stay tuned for that. And I will catch y'all later. If you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. And as always, go Seahawks.